Hello, it's Garth again. It's your commissioner. If you guys don't remember me, this is what I look like. A little fatter, probably since December. But stop. My wife is laughing at me as we currently are filming this. But I wanted to get everyone together, talk about the draft. This hopefully isn't too long of a video. Try and keep it about 10 minutes long. So let's get right to it. First and foremost, I've already had my father-in-law seem to get a little upset about the draft report card. I know you're not really upset. It's just fantasy football, but let's explain that a little bit real quickly here. For those of you who don't know, Matthew Berry is probably one of the biggest fantasy football gurus out there. When you look at who your lineup is going to be against or who to play, etc., a lot of times it's going to come from him. So that's what that report card was from. He essentially put points down or points down per player, and that's how that worked. Quickly looking at it, you'll see here that he actually has Lionel Messi, which is Zach, as the best drafter. He actually got an A+. And ironically, Zach is a huge Cowboys fan, and he said Bill Parcells couldn't have done better. That's kind of scary, seeing as how Zach won last year. We'll get into his list real quick. I have 4 teams I'm going to discuss in this today. Also here, right underneath him, hold on to your butts, JP. Next he had Kosher Bad Boys, me, ringing out the top 3. And then the bottom 3, leading the bottom 3, was Twin Pines Chipmunk. Sean, you're not last. For once, you're not last. So good job. Surprised you didn't pick RG3 first pick, but whole nother matter. Then it's between Bushkill T-Wolves and P-Town B-Town. I'll actually look at those 2 teams a little bit later, and I'll kind of give what I think was the better of the 2, or the worst of the 2, I should say. So, getting back to it, I looked at 4 teams. I looked at Messi, the Argonauts, hold on to your butts, and then P-Town B-Town. P-Town Beatdown. There we go. I'll get it right one of these weeks. First, Zach, Lionel Messi. He's got Vic, Chris Johnson, McFadden, and now Jones-Drew. As most of you probably know, he just came out of his holdout, which is good. He should be playing. So, yeah, that's a pretty stacked first 4 players if he takes out, I don't know who he has in as his running back, wide receiver, flex spot. But Vic, Chris Johnson, McFadden. I love McFadden. And then Jones-Drew. Now, where Barry, this is where I think some of you kind of might have missed it. Barry took your bench as well. Took a look at that. And that's where he pulled the points from. That's probably where you either got a C or a B or a D or whatever. Nobody got an F, I don't think. Yeah, nobody got an F. Sean Federhoff, you didn't get an F. Good job. I looked at his bench. He's got the Bills defense. I think the Bills defense he actually has playing, but regardless, he's got the Bills defense who he thinks they're going to be good. After I've talked to them, he thinks they're going to be good. Possible. Justin Blackman, a rookie, really good receiver from Oak State. And then Fred Davis. I personally love Fred Davis. I actually wanted him in my draft as my second tight end. With a rookie quarterback, they always go to their tight ends. So Fred Davis, I think that's a really good pick. That's ESPN's number 1 pick. Personally, my number 1 pick was actually JP. I think JP's team will have a better season than Messi's team as far as from draft, just paper is concerned. Arian Foster, Michael Turner, 2 really good running backs. And I actually got this from talking with Zach a couple days ago. Denarius Thomas. A lot of people didn't draft him, didn't probably even think about him because, Denver, small area, smaller team as far as notoriety is concerned. Peyton Manning to Daenerys Thomas. Peyton Manning, we've seen in the past, if he can get the ball there, can make some not great receivers really good. So I think that's one to look for. Also, he took a chance on RG3. RG3 could be a huge points guy. Something I like there. Also, he's got Jimmy Graham, New Orleans tight end. He could be a breakout player. And then the Packers D over the Jet, and that's his bench D. The Jets D is his big time D, and we'll see what happens with them. No one really knows. They're kind of a mess. The Jets D is. So that's my pick. Again, that's just me. Like I said, though, ESPN and Barry, who get paid millions of dollars to do this, said Lionel Messi. So that is that. Now, two other teams I want to discuss, and my time's running out here. First, I think the team to watch, team that could, I think, go either way. That's going to be Jesus and the Argonauts. Nick Econ. Congrats on your engagement. Tyler Belts, congrats on your engagement. You guys are in for the long haul. It's going to be great. Don't laugh at me. So, yeah, it's going to be amazing. Good stuff. But, yeah, no. Rivers, I like for the Argonauts. Rivers, I like him. McCoy, you can't go wrong there. I mean, obviously. Jamal Charles, we'll see. Andre Johnson, we'll see. In another league that I'm in, as a keeper league, I didn't draft him or keep him just because, whatever. Then Victor Cruz, who knows? Hopefully, at least for the Argonauts' sake, he will not be a one-hit wonder. And then last but not least, sadly, P-Town Beatdown. I think you had the worst draft. You tied with my father-in-law. No, I would definitely tell my father-in-law he had the worst draft if I thought he had the worst draft. But in this case, I mean, D'Angelo Williams, we're not sure. He could be good, but Lloyd, I don't even know if he's a second or third stringer. Jordy Nelson, same thing. I think Brandon Lloyd's on New England. They throw the ball everywhere. They throw it to their linemen, so he's not going to get as many touches. Same thing with Jordy Nelson. Green Bay's offense is kind of everywhere. Plus, with Cedric Benson, they might not be hitting their third. I think he's their third wide receiver as much. And then your bench, I think of the 5 bench players, I could name 3. But again, that's just me. It is what it is. But yeah, later this week, we're going to have matchups. I'm going to try and do something a little bit different as far as the matchups are concerned. So I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are having a great couple days. Big announcement. Wednesday, they have a game Wednesday. I'm going to email, text, the whole thing. Wednesday, there is a game. New York Giants versus the Dallas Cowboys. So if you have those players on your team, think about it. Again, that's New York Giants versus the Dallas Cowboys. That's going to be at 8 p.m. I missed you. Sorry the video ran long. Just my thoughts here. I'll be on vacation from Friday to Tuesday in Daytona Beach. But please, if you have any issues, call me. I'm just kidding. Don't call me. I'll be on the beach doing, the watching the water, and my wife will be doing something, who knows, probably playing with dolphins or something like that. But anyways, love you guys. Hope you have a great couple days, and let's get the week started. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye.